Hey everybody. I wanted to make this encouraging video for you, both to orient you to the American Dream assignment that we're working on, and also to give you a rationale for why this can be valuable for you, among numerous reasons. Now, I regret particularly for this assignment that we can't be together in the classroom. This is a really rich topic, and with all of our diverse backgrounds and perspectives, it would be a real pleasure to spend a whole session just exploring what does the American dream mean for us? How was it when we were growing up? What kind of relevance does it have for us now? What about our cultural backgrounds? What does it mean for the families that we came from? How have we inherited our understanding of it? Because the American dream essentially is a myth. It's one that's been told, well, at least first enshrined by Thomas Jefferson in the Declaration of Independence back in 1776 when he talked about the pursuit of happiness. And that's being a fundamental right of human beings. Now, um, but there is another thing that you can learn and explore, although we can't meet in the classroom, and that is the pleasure of solitude. I'm not kidding. We're so used to being flooded by stimuli, our phones beeping and social media and people around us, and we all suffer from FOMO. And if it's not that, it's TVs or video games, and like our worlds are very noisy. And one of the real pleasures of reading and writing and thinking is turning it all off and spending time cultivating that inner self that we touch so rarely. You know, we do it in athletics sometimes, or maybe listening to music, dancing to music. Um, Maybe when we go deep into nature and we're completely unplugged, if we go swimming in the ocean. But how often do we kind of go into our interior castle, close the doors, and um, spend time there cultivating ourselves, our mind, our perspectives and emotions? This is an opportunity to do that. It's to enjoy the pleasure of solitary reading and thought. There are three articles, and I'm going to point them out to you now. One of them is The Making and Persistence of the American Dream, which is your assignment for Module 5. And then if I can scroll this down, which I can, you're going to find in here that there are two essays, Rethinking the American Dream and What is the American Dream? Dueling dualities in the American tradition. Um, for example, Abraham Lincoln's version of the American Dream is my version. That's where I stand. Andrew Carnegie's version of the American Dream is also one that's widely held, particularly by the rich. And it is not my idea of the American dream. You're going to find that they are quite dramatically opposed and yet are both held within our population as, well, the American dream. So, getting to know the myth, getting to know its variations and how it developed down through time is really fascinating. And then finally, we arrive here where we are now, post Trump. Uh, there's good reason to think our democracy is now in serious danger of um, a mortal wound and collapse. And where does the American dream live for us now? That's really the inquiry, is to be able to reason, interpret, quote, think about this scholarship about the development of the dream and, looking back in time and also bringing it current and being able to talk about how is this relevant for us? Is it? There was a joke of George Carlin where he said, uh, you know why they call it the American dream? Because you got to be asleep to believe it. Some of you may actually be at that place with the American dream. I don't know. Maybe you don't know. Maybe we can have a good time together working on this to find out. So I hope that this little intro to this cool little assignment has piqued your curiosity a little bit further and help clarify what it's about. Please feel free to contact me if you've got any further questions. And that would be it for the moment. Okay, see you guys in Canvas.